When love ends, healing can begin. Are you still healing from the loss of a loved one? You are allowed to mourn. I don't care if it's a spouse, sibling, parents, or child. Healing takes time. This brings me to Romans 12:15. Rejoice with those who rejoice, and weep with those who weep. Healing takes time, and when we lose someone who is so very special to us, a lot of times we get stuck in the grief. And the grief really is just so much love that you have inside for this person with no place to go. See, I lost my sister back in 2019. She was only 51 years old, and she died from diabetes. Although she didn't take good care of her health, she was in and out of the hospital for years with high sugar, and I saw her health declining for a long time. It still didn't help me to accept or prepare for the moment when she was going to pass away. In fact, it actually made me more anxious just thinking about it. I suffer from PTSD. I have childhood trauma from childhood abuse, sexual abuse from my father. And because I have PTSD, being stuck in the grief kept me stuck on it. In other words, it kept me stuck with flashbacks of seeing my sister's health declining, seeing my sister at her very end, in those moments where, right before she was passing away, of just seeing her face and just being stuck there, seeing her decline. It really, really kept me stuck. And the thing is that many people, not just me, but many people are out there right now hurting from something. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, whether it's loss of a job, whether it's loss of a relationship, a divorce. Loss is loss, and we grieve. We grieve for a moment. We grieve for a time. And there is no time frame on grief. And if anybody tells you any different, they're wrong. Yes, we need to heal. We need to begin our healing journey. Of course we do. But if we don't grieve, you're going to find yourself running. You're going to find yourself coping with things that'll try to numb you, like alcohol, drugs. If you don't face your grief, you're not going to heal. You're just not going to heal properly. To be able to face your grief means you have to face it and feel the pain. Feel the pain of it all. You have to face yourself in it. You have to face the situation in it. You have to face everything that becomes of this grief. You have to face it and learn to accept it is for what it is. And that doesn't mean that you have to not remember, but it means that you can't live there. It means that you can't allow yourself to live there and get stuck. You have to be able to pick yourself up, look at the situation, love the person, find a way to keep them around you and with you in your heart. Remember the good times, and just remember all the wonderful things about this person. Find them in your everyday activities. Find them. Find them in the birds that fly by your window. Find them in the signs. You can watch people walking by and hear a song or something that reminds you of this person that you lost and love so very much. They're still with you. They're there. But you've got to embrace that and accept that and be able to move on with the healing. Don't run from it. Don't hide from it. Don't soak yourself into alcohol or immerse yourself into alcohol or even finding some type of recreational drug that'll help you to cope. That's not what God intends for us. God does not intend for us to run from the healing. In fact, He wants to be in the healing with us. The Lord is near the brokenhearted, and if you invite Him in, He will help you to begin this healing journey. This doesn't mean that you may not need maybe some type of therapy with a doctor, or maybe you need some type of medicine to help you to cope a little bit better. But I know I'm going to tell you what worked for me, and that is giving it to God, lifting it to the Lord, and He allowed me to start healing. I wrote a book, and that helped me to begin my healing journey. And page by page, it allowed me to start healing. It allowed me to start healing from my trauma, from my child abuse. And it's also been healing for me with the loss of my sister, the loss of my family members, my mom and dad. It's been so healing just to be able to talk about it. If you're just running from it, if you're hiding from it, you're not talking about it. And that's the first stage to begin your healing, is to be able to speak your truth and to be able to talk, to speak up, and to speak up around people that are willing to help you on this journey. You have to be careful who you allow in your fold, who you allow in your healing, because the wrong ears can actually be very harmful for you. You have to make sure that who you're speaking with, what I like to do is lift it to God and ask God to bring the right people to me. The right people who will allow me to heal, allow me to grieve, allow me to talk about it without holding it against me, without using it against me. So I say to you, if you're still on this journey and you're still finding yourself working yourself to death, running, always filling your day up with so many plans that you have no time to truly heal, I'm asking you, recognize that. Stop for a moment and recognize that you're never going to heal if you continue to run. If you continue to fill your day up with so many activities, you're not hearing from God. He can't talk to you like that. He can't get in there and heal you because you're too distracted. You're too distracted with what all of your daily activities are. If you take the time to sit down with Him and lay it all down and let Him take control and direct your steps to get you the proper healing that you need, it's going to change your life. I know this because it's changed mine. I'm still in my healing journey. I'm still giving this to the Lord each and every day. And each and every day, He's directing my steps. He's allowing me to heal. The pain will never truly go away. You'll never truly be over this person that you lost. But you'll learn new ways to cope, new ways to start accepting it, new ways to start breathing it and living it. New ways to start looking for them in your day, the people that you love, the people that you no longer see. You'll start looking for them through songs, through something outside, maybe nature. You'll find something, and it'll feel so wonderful. It'll feel so beautiful. Okay? Running from them, running from the pain of this is never going to get you anywhere. You'll just find yourself right back in the same spot of hurting all over again. So don't do that to yourself. Lift it to the Lord. Allow Him to heal what's been holding you down and holding you back. Allow Him to heal your heart, because that's what He really wants to do. He wants to help you. There's a purpose He has for you in your life, and it might just be this hardest thing that you're going through in your life that He wants to use as a purpose for you to help someone else in your journey to heal. I hope you start this journey today. May God bless you.